Bonjour. I don't know any French. I mean, this is an assignment for French class. I am supposed to be speaking French for regular intervals for this. You don't know any French.
I don't. I only know one phrase and I'm pretty sure it's a swear.
No, I know. You know how to say bonjour.
Sacre Dieu. That's my God. Sacred God, I think. That's because I know where Sacre Bleu comes from.
Sacre Dieu.
I can't speak French!
Well, today, on va faire du macaron. Du chocolat. Today, we will make chocolate macaroons.
Thank you for the clarification.
Anyway, for our ingredients, we need 2 cups of confectioner's sugar,
Which we will make with mortar and pestle, but we probably should make the cream first.
2 cups of almond flour, 2.5 tablespoons of natural non-alkalized cocoa powder. I'm not sure what non-alkalized means. 5 egg whites.
Alkalized?
Eggs.
And because I'm gonna make some lemon eggs later.
Half a cup of cane sugar. And then for the ganache, it is supposed to be 4 ounces of just chocolate and then heavy cream. But sadly, I have none of those things. So I'm gonna make a cream cheese frosting the best I can and put them inside macaroons. Wait, the butter was supposed to be softened?
It's okay to talk about your feelings.
Let's just go. Alright.
It's not butter. I'm just kidding. This is actually
Du beurre. Ceci c'est du beurre, but it's butter in English. I forgot this was a French assignment. It is softened a little too much.
It's soup. This is roughly the consistency of soup. My mom would be proud to serve this.
On a fait trop, which means we overdid it. Too much.
We need to make that good stuff.
What did I just do?
0 thoughts, head empty.
Okay, line 2 or 3 baking sheets with parchment paper and set aside.
I wonder where
Fit a large pastry bag.
Remember the last time we did this?
Do I have a pastry bag?
No, but you have the Chipotle squirter.
We do have the Chipotle squirter. But the thing is, what if we don't want to use the Chipotle squirter?
But
what if the Chipotle squirter is too mighty? What if it takes over the world?
Then I'll simply eat it. Simple. You have to do the thing with it.
Don't need to make powdered sugar!
Yeah!
I found it. We've done it.
I was not looking forward to that.
We were originally going to grind the regular sugar with this. That would have been painful.
Yeah. Honestly, not one of the most stupid things I've done though. You underestimate my tomfoolery.
I thought the butter wasn't as softened as
You
it
have a
was,
bowl.
but it melted.
Oh my god, it's melting into itself. The butter was less melted when we first
Yeah,
bought it.
I know.
Can you get me a bowl for this? I'd rather not hold this because the enticing orange color is making me want to eat it. And then I want to drink the butter. Because they're the same shade. And that one's edible. So Brain's telling me this is edible too. Please get me a bowl.
But we only need the whites.
I know.
Tiny.
I'm going to make stuff out of that later.
C'est un petit bol.
I'm so smart that I figured it out. Your French accent is very good.
I'm Belgian. Anyway. No! Well, that wasn't as bad as anticipated. C'est pas grave. Baklava? Baklava! You ever wonder how we got here? Making a cooking film for a French assignment?
Well, see, it all started when I was born at a very young age.
We all were. Weren't we all were?
The German word for egg is Eier.
The French word for egg is œuf, which I'm not. It's spelled.
Yeah, the French
very
word.
weirdly. It's mostly vowels, and if you want to be
just
plural,
like oiseau, which is French for bird.
which is you know more than one thing.
Yeah, well, that's because that's the worst word in any language.
Well,
It's spelled. It starts with an O. None of those words are pronounced like they're supposed to.
anyway, plural for egg in French is les œufs, which is several eggs. As the eggs.
Every day, the French language strays further from God, and I'm not even religious.
Les macarons, they're very French. And they exist only to torture the souls of most babies. And to that,
Yeah, just like when my dad
living
tried
in
to make. Yeah, remember when my dad tried making
yeah, those
macarons?
were really bad.
I know, I still bully him about it.
That is so loud. Why is it so loud?
I really hope my parents don't have egg whites on them.
Wait. Bling means noise, and bling is also a cheese. Did we just name a cheese noise or loud? Is brie cheese technically just cheese of loud?
Yeah.
Cheese of noise?
I was
Out
gonna
of
use
here,
the
folks.
glass cleaner as a soap, and I think that says a lot about me.
Can I have a cup? I need a cup.
I need to put the sugar in.
Sushi!
Did you know that sushi was originally Chinese? Yeah, it was developed in southern China.
I made creme brulee, yeah. I made creme brulee yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Wait, no, it was Monday. So
Oh,
yeah. 2 cups of confectioner's sugar. That's good enough. That looks roughly 2 cups. I spilled it all over the book.
Oh, big oof.
I spilled it all over our sacred book. What are we gonna do now? We need to get a new sacred book.
Sometimes
gonna brush it.
I got
Oh!
run away.
This book sent you is called Chocolate Alchemy, and I got it for Christmas. But I first saw it on my trip to Washington D.C. I know what you're doing, don't. This was originally meant for cheese.
What?
I think I know what the Olive Garden employees are going through now.
You know, that butter really isn't that good when it's melted.
Just take a spoonful of butter.
Yeah?
What, do you expect it to taste like orange juice?
Yeah.
We have orange juice
like orange juice.
Then why'd you eat the butter thinking?
Because I like butter.
I broke it.
No sleep till Brooklyn, baby.
I broke it.
Dump it in here.
No, wait. I could just. No, don't do this. We don't need the extra step. On besoin passa. Pas maintenant.
If that means faster, I'm so proud of you.
It means we don't need that. Not now. Oh wait, I can't grind them out because I broke the thing. How do I fix this?
Well, are we gonna go to?
Oh, I Oh wait. It was the bill. Then it broke again. Now we need almond flour and cocoa powder.
Okay,
We need
I'm
our 2
setting
cups of almond flour.
Put it in. I'm sifting.
Done right.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use the other one. You know, the one.
Use
that
the
we usually
grinder.
break.
Use the grinder. Don't break it like I did. We've gone through half a cup and we've already gone through 1 bag. We brought out not 1, not 2, not 3. 3 bags of almond flour that were left over. We only used almond flour for this. It's not like we're gonna use it for anything else besides this. And then 1 more.
We can do it. We can't do it.
Look, man, I'm gonna have to bring out the 3rd bag.
It would sound impressive when we say we went through 3 bags of almond flour.
But
to
really,
make
it's
this.
just 3 bags of almond flour with very little in them.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting experience.
1, 2. Ceci. That's Hamilton. You just count into 9.
That's the only French I can count. I can count to 10 in Chinese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Look, I have a risky idea.
Oh,
We use the mortar and pestle.
okay, well, just put it in.
On besoin ceci maintenant. This is not the conclusion we wanted, but it's the one we needed. Do you think this is what the beaches in Willy Wonka's thing is like?
Probably.
It's like factory.
Actually,
Why does this thing keep breaking?
Actually, there is a film theory thing, and I don't like film theory that much, but this actually made sense. And it was
It's stuck.
basically that Willy Wonka
I made
only
it
gave
stuck.
over his factory to what was his name, Jordan or something. I'm calling the main character of Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory
Let's call
Jordan.
him Lil Billy. In
Oh my
Flash.
god, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. His name is Charlie. Okay, so the only reason he gave the factory to Charlie was because of the OSHA violations that were coming in at the time, and because his factory definitely wasn't up to OSHA safety complaints. It was gonna be shut down, and he, instead of actually facing the music like a regular good human being, he sacked it all onto a 7-year impoverished child.
Well, that got dark.
Well, so is chocolate, but we don't question it. I don't even know if this sifted properly.
Here, why don't you?
I don't even know if I'm using a mortar and pestle
You're not.
properly.
If you twist it, do what else? You have to do this. Avec le chocolat. I know this is a French assignment, but I'm not gonna say everything in French, mostly because I don't want to be like incomprehensible to my friend here, mon ami, ici. Hamilton, teaching Freds. French to all the kids these days. Anyway, over with Lizzie.
Okay, so what happens
I
if
almost
I
said
stab
Lizzie.
it in and it doesn't?
You know, I almost said les yeux, but that actually means eyes. You're stirring eyes in there now. You're not stirring egg. Who knew? Gordon Ramsay, watch this. Hire me.
Gordon Ramsay, I dare you to watch this.
Fine.
Okay.
C'est dans ça maintenant. It's in this now.
We're all in this together. Yeah, that's what we did last off.
On a fait ceci 3 temps. You're mixing it too fast. C'est trop vite.
Yeah, because yesterday I decided to spend an hour on the rowing machine despite having like 0.
I require more. J'ai besoin encore. Oh, we're doing this. Gotta fold our batter dough. Je ne sais pas si c'est bien, mais c'est pas mal. I don't know if it's good, but it's not bad.
Is this?
We need more.
I'd say that this is Chipotle texture.
Last time we did this, our fingers got all messy from pouring them.
And then we were like, haha, sneak peek into Chipotle's back room.
More! Encore!
Just put the rest in.
I am. You have this. You have this. Get your mixed stuff. I'm here cleaning.
I don't think it's runny, but it's very thick. It's thick like that dumpster truck that I saw carrying. That was a bad metaphor. It smells like chocolate, and I think that's okay.
Well, it's got cocoa powder in it.
Yeah, that's why it's okay.
Ça dit poudre de coco dedans.
No Chipotle fingers yet.
You will wash your hands. You will wash your donuts. You will wash your hands.
I know very little sign language, so if
What
anyone...
about the butter?
What were you supposed to use that for?
Are you telling me we didn't need butter? Are you telling me
We didn't need butter?
didn't need butter?
Do I just
We
drink
made
it?
butter. Don't drink the butter.
Well, we
Let's
can't
not
just
go
freeze
through
it
this
again.
You think freeze this and it'll just become sticks of butter? again?
No, it won't. That's why I said we should.
You think we can put it in the fridge?
No, that'll just make it bad. Just separate.
Don't dump it though. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. And let's just like make eggs with it later. No, it's gonna spill over. You're gonna have Chipotle hands all over again. What are you doing?
Oh dear.
Pourquoi?
Hi, welcome to Chipotle. Let me take your order.
That's too big. No, don't grab it. You're making it worse. What have you done?
But I was born to do. Is this like bad or is it okay?
C'est mal. Si c'est mal. C'est okay. You're just telling me. Je peux faire. I can do it. It looks like the poop emoji.
Well, isn't that what all things look like in the beginning?
Can I make some reasonably sized ones?
Yes.
You're making them way too big. Here, I'll show you.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is completely unscripted.
We failed to mention that, but you could probably tell if you're this far along in the video.
If you thought this was scripted, kudos to you. You have too much faith in us.
C'est trop grand. What you have fait? It's too big. What you have done.
Yeah, like, see, yours look like Hershey's Kisses, while mine, you got your hair in some of them.
It's just gonna have to be the special ingredient, isn't it?
Oh, my mom makes a mean hair soup. Genius.
No, you just washed your hands.
Fair.
You just loving the math. Actually, you're quite learning some of this, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Well, I'm repeating in like English right after I say everything. Tout le temps means all the time. Prendre means take. Aller means go.
None of those words make any sense to me.
You can't handle it. No, it can't handle French.
And they're trying. Oh, that was a weird noise.
Did you just choke on your own soul?
Bold of you to assume I have a soul.
I'm starting to make these too small. Trop petite.
I
Small
figured
means
that
too much.
I figured that petite means small. Also, hate to break it to you, but I am not as tall as I seem.
You know the bull was blocking it.
I am not as tall as I seem.
You just showed your dirty foot.
Exactly.
Your dirty shoe. Your dirty, dirty shoe.
I also showed the rainbow socks, so that cancels it out.
Of course.
Love wins.
I'll have you know this is for my summative in French class. This is most of my grade on the line. On these chocolate macaroons. In this Chipotle setting. You were just doing macarons that are very big. And there is no consistent sizing. Je dois laver ceci maintenant. Anyway, these have to sit for a bit. I'm gonna wash things. You're gonna wash things. And we will come back to this after the break. Hey, les macarons sont bons. Tu peux voir les macarons maintenant. Le petit et le grand. The little and the big. They're all done. And I'm translating for you. Yay! On va mettre les macarons dans le feu pour 8 minutes. Now you may be wondering,
What happened?
yeah, we're wondering that too. Je pense on a fait bien. I think we did good.
So
on n'a pas beaucoup de macarons.
So if you're looking at this and thinking, hey, shouldn't there been more macarons? Because you're watching this in sped up time while we watch this in real time.
It's been 3 hours.
Well, you might be wondering, what the heckity heck happened to the rest of the macarons? Well, lucky for you, I have an answer.
Introducing
The ball. The revolutionary new technique that allows you to store all of.
So basically, while we were taking them off the sheet, we realized it wasn't
They were
that easy.
sticking.
They were sticking. And so we performed surgery on the macaroon cookies.
They did surgery on a macaroon. And I put them
It's like the
into-
Da Vinci machine. They did surgery on a grape, which is a raisin. Don't pronounce it. This is a French assignment after all. I can't accept that. But have you learned anything?
Yes.
On a fait bien. On a fait bien. Do you understand that?
No.
On, we, a fait, did, bien. Bien. Good. We did good.
Yeah.
Let's just not pay attention to this for a quick second after saying on a fait bien. Now I'm going to speed this footage up, but we're going to now pipe every single one of these.
And I'm gonna take some bites out of that ball.
Ok. Je vais montrer toi comment tu peux faire ceci.
Oh no.
I am going to show you. Montrer. Show.
Okay.
Toi. You. How to. Don't start. Arrête. Stop.
We got one!
On a fait un. Et puis on doit faire tous les restes. Merci pour regarder mon petit show de cuisine ici avec mon ami, les gars. Thank you for watching my little cooking show with my friend Leah. This was a disaster.
Yes.
That's all I really have to say. Professor Mac, please don't kill me for this. I apologize in advance for submitting this video. À demain.
Au revoir.